everybody. First of all, let me say thank you to the organizers of the Congress for this opportunity. It's really important for us, for the program, and for the entrepreneurs that are taking part of the B-Step. I'm Marcos, I'm the manager of this program, that is the accelerating program for sports tech startups of Barcelona Activa, of a company from the Barcelona City Council. And well, today we are going to do this showcase that it's like every year. Every year we are doing this. And for people that don't know B-Step, it's a program for mentoring, training, and try to improve the networking and the contacts of the startups in early stages that take part of every edition of the program. And today we have 5 projects that taking part in the 5th edition of the 2025. And they are going to deliver you a 5-minute speech, and then I'm going to ask them a couple of questions. And well, of course, I invite you to talk with them through the app of the Congress. You can ask them questions, and of course, if you want to talk with them in the coffee break or the lunch, okay? So let's start with Rodrigo from Offside Club. Hola. ¿Sí? Hola.
Hey everyone, good morning. My name is Rodrigo, and before I tell you about Offside Club, let me take you to a common scene. Imagine it's Saturday afternoon, and the big match is about to start. I'm with my friends, and the conversation is basically like, I bet you Erling Haaland scores first today. Or, no way, the center back is too slow, and they're going to lose 3-1. Or, I guarantee the first yellow card is before minute 20. We all have these conversations, right? And we, the founders of the club, are huge football fans, and we spend over 30 minutes every day discussing the game, sharing opinions, and making predictions. But and we love to say, I told you so. But here's the problem. Those predictions, those brilliant insights that prove you know more than your friends, they fade away lost in WhatsApp chats or forgotten over a beer. So we needed a way to prove our football genius, and to record it, and most importantly, to gamify it. That's why we look at the market. There are a lot of betting platforms, but they're focused on money and statistics, not on joy of competition among friends. And there are a lot of platforms, complex fantasy leagues, but they demand too much time and technical knowledge. In fact, less than 5% of social gaming apps are exclusively focused on football. And the new generations, it wants a space to interact with this new kind of dynamics. That's why we created Offside Club. Offside Club is a football predictive app without betting, and where you are the protagonist. It's a new way where friends enjoy games, transforming the predictions and conversations into a healthy and exciting competition. And this is the application. It's an app that generates interactive questions, not conventional questions based on specific events in match. We have predictive questions and social questions. And the user within their friend groups will make predictions and answer this question. And after the end of each match, the platforms will calculate who was most accurate, awarding points, and updating the ranking in real time. How it works is simple. Create your private group, select your favorite competition, La Liga, Serie A, Premier League, wherever, invite your friends, and answer the daily questions. Predictive questions like Vinicius Junior scored today and celebrate against the rival fandom, or social questions like who arrived late today in the match with your friends. And finally, accumulate points and fight to be the number one in your group ranking. We have a proven concept ready to scale. I can show you some achievements like a full MVP and business plans developed. We have 2 strategic partnerships like San Andreu Football Club or Calidosos, which is a football community from here. And we have more than 50 active users validating the product right now. But our main goals are expand to new geographic regions like LATAM, because it's a big market, of course, and integrate advanced monetization features like brand sponsors, challenges, and reach over 5,000 active users by the end of year 1. We have the plan, we have the product, and we have the team. We are David Paez, CEO, Business and Law, Rodrigo Cárdenas, CTO, software developer, and Juan Camacho, CMO, international business. We think we are the perfect team because we love the football, and of course, and because we think the future of fan engagement is not about watching the game. It's about playing the conversations. And that's all. Are you ready to change the way you talk about football with your friends? If you're ready, please scan the code and play with us. And let's see if your predictions about this event are correct. Thank you.
Switch on. Thank you. Nice speech, Rodrigo.
Thank you.
A couple of questions for you. Which is, I don't know if you talk about it, which is, or you can speak a little more, what is your main strategy to accelerate user acquisition?
Yeah, we have a mix, but we think the main strategy is partnerships or alliances with small teams like San Andreu, or this kind of football communities, because the organic growth with these communities is exponential. For example, if we engage one team, we already have 7 or 11 users, and if we engage the rival team, the opponent, we have the double, and if we have the entire league or the entire competition, it's exponential the number of users. We think that this way is the main and is the key to grow up organically.
Okay, and obviously football is the king of sports, of course, in Spain.
Right.
And why did you choose football? And it's possible to do it or to use it with any other kind of sport?
Yes, I said before, we love football, and we know football, we have contacts in football, and the organic growth in football is exponential. But me as a software developer of the app, I made the app thinking to be used in other sports. So if we have another opportunity or market opportunity, we're gonna take it for sure. So that's it.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks,
Thank you.
Rodrigo.
Thank you, everyone.
Let's continue with Anna.
Hello. Good morning. My name is Margarita Martinez. I'm co-founder of Rody, and I'm here to transform. We are here to transform the way you ride your bike forever. So we detect a problem. Gerard is a passionate cyclist who invests in high-end bikes, road or gravel. And why he do this? Because he wants the best bicycle, and also because this gives him prestige. He normally trains up to 4,000 kilometers, for example, for La Musara, to compete in La Musara. and he's always looking for the best performance. He knows that training well, eating well, sleeping well, maintaining his bike in a super top place is key. However, at certain point, these efforts might not be enough. Why? Because the competition normally is high, and also because the injuries might appear. So he's looking for solutions that allow him to improve, optimize recovery, improve endurance, and also, of course, reach his goals. During this investigation, he discovered that the professional teams already have a solution for this. There are some customized components for the bicycles that they can use that help them to improve or boost their performance, and of course, reduce the injuries, which is super nice. But the problem is this is not available for a general public, for an amateur public. But what if there were a solution for cyclists like Gerard, or just like amateur cyclists? Well, as a solution at Ace Roadie, we design and fabricate components for high-end bikes with 3D printing in titanium. Why is this an advantage? Because we can customize them, and this will boost their performance and reduce the injuries just exactly like the professionals. How do we know that? Well, there are different studies from universities, for example, University of León here in Spain, University in Harvard, different universities that tell us that two bodies are not the same. Mireia, Gerard, and Andreu, they are 170 meters tall, and their bodies are different. Despite they might look the same, their bone lengths are different, the elasticity, the age, all the characteristics are different, meaning their needs are also different. And that is why it's needed a customized component. Oops, this is not working. No. So our target customers are premium and gravel cyclists who are chasing the best performance and the perfection. They invest in bicycles from up to 6,000 euros, and they have a high purchasing power, and then don't hesitate in spend in bicycles that give them the best quality. So during the 2 years following the bike purchase, 40% of these cyclists invest between 20 and 30% of the value of the bike in components and upgrades. This is the market. We will focus in the SOM, which is 1,200,000 euros. Oops, well, sorry. I don't know why it switched, but never mind. Yes, but basically this is the estimated catchable quota, which is at 2% of the SAM. This is the price of our first product that I will show you in shortly. As I said, it's an exclusive product because it's made customized only for each cyclist, and the price is 1,800 euros. I will come back later to our competitors, but first I'm going to explain in detail what is the product. This is our first product. It's a crank set. This is the most interactive part of the bicycle. For maybe the ones that doesn't know what it is this bar where the pedals are attached. Maybe you hear me now well. Yes, and this is the most interactive component of the bicycle. So if we customize the length, the movement, there will be more natural range of motion. It will reduce the joint fatigue, it will increase the cadence, and therefore the performance will be much better. And also with the 3D printing, we will have more possibilities to customize. If we check our competitors, we have competitors in Australia, UK, New York. Everybody is using this technology, which validate this is good for premium components, but only us are proposing to do customized components for this kind of bicycles. So very fast, I will tell you the business model. We are an on-demand e-commerce company. And yes, how it works? Well, the cyclists go to the web, provide us their body measurements. We recommend to do a bike fitting. With that measurements, we have a virtual design. We don't hold the stock. And with that virtual design in 10 seconds, we modify it specifically for this person. Then it spends 4 weeks in the manufacturing. And after this, you will receive your product. The direct sales will be done on the web, but we will also work with some partnerships with premium suppliers and bike fitters in a win-win model with the sales commissions. And this year we've been working in developing all the product, doing prototypes, tests, virtual tests, physical tests. We've been launching our social media. Now in this quarter we will launch our e-commerce, and also we will launch the product. And we will do a small event to launch the product for exclusive cyclists. And for the next year, we will amplify our catalog and we will raise more fundraising. This is our team. I don't have too much time, but in general, I am graphic designer, UX designer. My colleagues are all product designers and engineers, which are specialists in building this kind of models with 3D printing in titanium. And these are the partners, which are different technology companies and sport companies that support us. Thank you so much. I'm ready to join the future of personalized components. Thank you. ¿Me siento? Aquí.
Thank you very much, Anna, for your pitch. A couple of questions. I think that you say that you can personalize the design in 10 minutes. How do you do that?
Yes. The thing is that we have like a base design that we already test before, and it's prepared. It have everything ready. It just needs to be modified in the length. So this is a very short modification, meaning it can be done easily. What takes more time maybe is the manufacturing.
Okay, thank you. And you're using, a technical question, you're using titanium for printing in 3D. Can you give us more details why titanium, or why did you choose this kind of material?
Yes, this material is a very strong material that have been tested. Also, as this is an exclusive product, this is like the most appropriate material for this kind of components, and can be used with this kind of technology that also allow us to personalize the components, which is the key of our business. They say the difference with other companies that do components is that they do general components for everyone. We are doing components specifically for each cyclist depending on their anatomy.
Okay, very interesting. Thank you very much, Anna, and good luck with your project. Thank you. And let's continue with Eric from Level Unlocked.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Barcelona. I only have 5 minutes, and English isn't my language, so let me read a bit, please. We make video games, and maybe it sounds a bit weird in this situation, right? But actually, they have a lot in common with sports. My name is Eric, and this is Level Unlock. And like any other startup, Level Unlock was born to solve a problem. In our case, it's sedentary lifestyle. As you can see in this map, it's a real problem all over the world. It affects our health and leads to higher medical expenses. But the good news is that it's something we can prevent. So, if there are so many apps on the market, why does the situation continue like this? Well, because people still think exercise is boring. They never have time. The perfect excuse, right? They want results immediately. People usually go from 0 to 100 overnight. The apps in the market, they are all the same. There's no emotional connection. And they don't know where to start. And they don't know where to start. And injuries lead to a new level of sedentary lifestyle. So we combine game mechanics, anime's power to inspire self-improvement, and accessible everyday technology. As you can see, there are already success stories. Who doesn't know Pokemon Go or Nintendo Ring Fit Adventure? Also, the global anime market keeps breaking records. Netflix reports that over 50% of its users watch anime, and even the latest Kimetsu no Yaiba movie outperformed the last Superman at the box office. So, we wanted to take fitness to the next level. We go beyond points and badges. Users become players in a real fighting game. Yes, it's an extra game, but you don't need to move while playing. That's the key difference. Our skills and missions are based on basic physical abilities and martial arts fundamentals, with a strong focus on posture and mobility. And last but not least, we add mini-games inspired by mindfulness because we believe mental health truly matters. To sum up, we turn exercise into an adventure. We offer total flexibility with short sessions, both for gameplay and training. Your character doesn't just level up in numbers. As you can see, it evolves visually along multiple ways, depending on what you do. We teach players that simply moving more brings huge benefits. We give them a story to follow, full of emotion and adventure. And we have our mascot, Levi, who makes sure they never walk alone. We have a free-to-play game with in-app purchases, always cosmetic because we really say no to pay to win. A fitness site with different subscription packs and specialized routines. And the game is designed since the beginning with potential partnership with the sports brands in mind. We see a huge potential. With just a 5% of conversion rate, we target to a market of over 160 million users worldwide. And in 3 years, we expect to reach around 8 million users with means more than 800 million euros. This is our roadmap. By now, we are building our community with a survey on our website to better understand players and create the best experience for them. We plan to launch the game in May when everyone is thinking about getting fit for the summer. And in future, we plan to expand Level and Lock Universe with the 2 games that we have already designed and aim to create the first competition that combines sports and eSports. This is us. Flor handles the number, Nilo is our coder, Alba brings all my crazy ideas to life, and that's me, that you already know me. We also have amazing collaborators working hard on animation, music, and other fields. And together, we are building the game that we always wanted to play. In order to go farther and faster, we are looking for strategic partners to help us take Level and Lock to the next level. Feel free to scan this QR to visit our website and share your feedback. Thanks for listening, and let's unlock this adventure together.
Okay, thank you, Eric. A couple of questions. The first one, well, we know that the fitness apps, they have a high abandon rate. So in your case, why do you think that people keep playing and doing exercise with your application?
Because in those fitness apps, people are users. So they are only there because they feel something like a kind of obligation of doing exercise. So we want to change that and treat them like players. So they have a story and they enjoy the experience like they were playing all day.
Okay, and in this project you are mixing like sports and e-sports. It's a challenge to innovate in these 2 areas. So how do you think it's going to work on? Well, obviously you don't know, but what is your vision of how it's going on?
Well, it's funny because most of the people think that sports and video games are totally opposite. And they do have a lot in common. For example, in both of them, you progress and you have an evolution. It's difficult to see in sports, and it's easier to see it in video games. But because of that, we thought that maybe we could mix them. And there are, for example, the CrossFit Games and Street Fighter tournaments. So we are planning to mix all of them in a different competition.
Okay, thank you very much, Eric, and good luck with Level Unlock. The next one is Mike from Bolin.
Hello everyone. Thank you to Marcos, thank you to Good Morning Sports for inviting me to speak here today. So my name is Michael Pullings, I'm the founder of Bolin, and today I'd like to show you how Bolin is building the future of basketball facilities right here in Barcelona. Basically a dream venue that brings hoopers and basketball and cultural fans together into an immersive sportainment environment both on and off the court. So basketball is booming in Europe, with competitive leagues, top talent, evolving formats, and a large yet untapped amateur market. More than any sport, basketball culture is also linked with music, with art, and lifestyle, and that's exactly what younger generations are looking for, entertainment beyond sports. Barcelona is also the ideal flagship city for Bolin. It's a global city known for its urban culture, for its sports, and with more than 140,000 basketball players, which is growing every single year. However, today, Barcelona and other European cities lack a dedicated home and a true leader in the sport. We know that amateurs right now, for them it's very difficult to find high-quality basketball courts. And of course, there's existing facilities. They have a limited amount of entertainment besides the game. There's also a fragmented ecosystem right now, which is really limiting the development of the game, of the community, of the culture, and of course the commercial opportunities that come from it. So we believe that basketball deserves a true home to unlock its full potential. The solution that we propose with Bolin is Bolin's Home Court. It's a game-changing, multi-purpose venue that combines basketball courts, premium, indoor and outdoor, a gym area, a cafeteria, a social lounge, and more than that, also a cultural hub. And on top of that, we'll also provide a digital platform that really creates a truly digital experience for our community. So our business model is quite diversified. We have multiple revenue streams. Firstly, we have on the court, where we'll generate income through court rentals, through leagues, training sessions, and more basketball services. Off the court, we'll generate income through gym memberships. We'll have live performances, concerts, workshops, cafeteria, sponsorship, and much more. So it's really a business model that's quite diversified to allow us to have sustainable growth throughout. Bolin is also not new to this game. Since 2022, we've been laying the foundations to make Bolin's home court happen. We have a passionate community of more than 8,000 people, both online and offline, and on the court and off the court. We've also delivered dozens of exciting street ball events, some of the largest street ball events across Spain. And we're working with a huge network of collaborators, a network that is growing with influencers, pro players, coaches, brands that trust us a lot, such as, for example, Nike, EuroLeague, Wilson. So this is really not the start for us, and it's not the start, but only the beginning, and still we're continuing to go forward with new exciting projects. So why us? We are a passionate team of individuals with a proven track record in business, creativity, media, sports, and more. Just myself, I've played basketball across 8 different countries. I worked as a strategy consultant for large multinationals, and today I'm lucky enough to be working with experts in their fields like Dani and Anna, Noah, who are experts in production, operations, cultural events. On top of that, we also have access and the support of amazing advisors, such as Esther, for example, right here, and also a large network of collaborators, as I said before, pro players, coaches, etc., artists, to really make this project happen. This is really a solid team. So right now we are raising 1 million euros in the next few months. So if you're interested, definitely come and see me and my team after. What we'll do with these funds is the majority will go into renovating the space that we're looking for, and then of course purchasing premium basketball courts and equipment, and the rest of it will go to organize smooth operations throughout the project and adopt and drive rapid customer adoption as well. So as I just mentioned, right now we're actually pitching to potential investors. Our objective is also to secure funding by the end of the year, early 2026. We're also working with some of the largest real estate agencies and urban planners of the city to find the perfect venue in Barcelona. And then, of course, we want to start renovating, prepare for the launch, and have the grand opening next year around May somewhere. Just so you know as well, this is not just one single physical location that we're building. What we want to create is a replicable, scalable ecosystem that really captures the demand for sportainment experiences in Barcelona, but also across the continent. We want to expand our Ballin's footprint very rapidly across key European cities through franchises, through events, sponsorships, partnerships also across Europe. And to then become a true basketball powerhouse, we also, of course, want to leverage our expertise to develop digital and innovative products, and also provide our network and our community with agency services to the community and our network. So we truly believe that Ballin's home court can have a huge impact on the future of basketball in Europe and become a landmark destination in Barcelona right here, both on and off the court. Thank you very much for your time, and if you have any questions, I'll be here.
Thank you for your pitch, and a couple of questions. Who do you think are your main competitors? And can you explain another similar experience or a similar home course or venues, to only for understand the potential of the business idea?
Yeah, no, sure. I mean, I can show you a couple. For example, in terms of competition, the space is quite fragmented. So there's nothing really like what we are building right now in Europe. It's a concept that is kind of developing in the US somehow, but it's quite fragmented at the moment. So in Barcelona, you'll have public gyms with basketball courts, you'll have basketball training centers, and you'll have different kind of cultural spaces. What Ballin's home court is really doing is bringing all of this together under one roof to really differentiate from the competition, and where basketball fans, gym goers, you name it, artists, where all can come together as a big community and enjoy all these kind of services. In terms of success stories and business models that have worked, I mean, of course, there's examples in the US like LA Fitness, Equinox, which are just gyms with basketball courts. So a lot of hoopers right now in Barcelona, they go to these kind of gyms as well in Barcelona. Then you have the more pure basketball traditional centers like Hoops Factory, for example, in France, where you can rent a court, for example, which is working really well. But then what we with Ballin are really inspired by is examples like Arcos and Topgolf. So basically combining top-tier infrastructure and equipment, having really a community feeling in these places where you can go, and it's not just about the sport, it's about everything that surrounds the sport, the culture that you create, and the commercial opportunities that you have from it. And as you can see, I mean, Topgolf, for example, they just sold for 2.7 billion. So and they have locations all around the world. And that's really the ambition that we have also with Ballin, is to kind of like have Ballin's home court here in Barcelona as a proof of concept, and then scale further out.
Okay, and the last one, I think that your first home court will be in Barcelona if we cross fingers. And but scale this kind of concept, it's difficult because obviously it's a huge investment. And how do you think you can do that? And your early investors, what is their opinion about that?
I mean, so for early investors, that's always kind of the questions that we get asked. How do you scale, right? So this is, I mean, our as I mentioned just before, the idea is not just to have one single location. We want to really expand and create a replicable model. So already right now, we're in touch with different people from our network, industry experts in basketball, in Italy, in France, in Germany, for example. They are interested in this concept. So the idea is also to create standardized playbooks, have Barcelona as kind of the proof of concept. And once we have these playbooks and the proof of concept of Barcelona, then we can easily, either by co-investing in and doing second fundraising round, for example, or by just giving the franchise to our network in different countries, in different cities, so they can build it up under the name of Ballin as well. So I think for early investors, is you're not just investing in one single real estate piece. You're investing in an ecosystem, in something that is very scalable across Europe, to have a network all around Europe, and then we can, and then the game starts. Then we can do leagues, then we can do international events. So yeah, we're very excited about the future of Ballin.
Okay, thank you very much. I
Thank
expect
you.
that soon we can play in your venue. And the last one is Jaime from MyCorpot.
Good morning, and good morning, everyone. Have you ever wondered why there's no Strava for racket sports? Let me introduce you to iCorpot, digitalizing badminton training with precision and social connectivity to actually become the Strava of badminton. My name is Jaime de la Calle. I'm a sports consultant as well as Olympic coach. I've achieved some world championships, Olympic medals with my players, and working also with some national federations around Europe. And joining me in this project are Dario Alvarez, who is our CTO, specialized in software engineer, and also Luca Parella as CMO, specialized in digital marketing. So to tell you a bit about the market of this unknown sport in Europe, badminton counts with around 300 million players all around the world. So that means 50% of the total racket sport players of the worldwide belongs to badminton. The market is rating around $15 billion annually. It's a constant and growing market with an especially strong intensity in Asia, which represents a very good market opportunity. So the problem we have found is that the current solutions to monitor and track racket sports are not accurate enough. So you cannot create a Strava with inaccurate metrics, okay? With inaccurate metrics, you cannot track your progress, you cannot take decisions, and of course you cannot share data with others, because no one will follow, no one will trust, yeah? So this lack of accuracy is reflecting in the low wearable penetration for racket sports with only 8% in comparison with cyclical sports with much higher accuracy. So the solution we have created is divided in three parts. We have one hardware sensor to collect the data, another proprietary algorithm to process the data, and a software or an application. Our main advantages are a sensor placement, an optimal sensor placement, which you can see right here at the back. So this is key actually to track what we need to track. Then we have the algorithm that we have created to actually track every rally on court. So it detects when the rally starts and when the rally is finishing, having the duration, resting time, intensity, and so on. And we got almost 100% accuracy on this rally detection. And this great accuracy will actually allow us to create social features within the app. The project we have divided in two phases. First phase, we already test the idea. We create the MVP, the prototype, and we commercialize it. And the second phase, in which we are right now, we are focused on how to optimize the technology to actually go in that big, massive market in badminton. Our business model is a combination of hardware sales plus subscriptions plan with different functionalities. To remark from our competitors, our great verticality of the product, so we directly badminton, we target badminton, and also to remark again the precisions of the metrics. Our target audience will be the community players or the amateur players, and our go-to-market will be direct sales and also B2B2C model. What we are doing right now is just basically transferring what we have designed and developed with this sensor to a new sensor to actually improve automation, improve user experience, and improve the competitivity. And to make this project happen, we are actually in a fundraising stage in the following terms. So we welcome investors and strategic partnerships. Thanks a lot for your attention.
Thank you very much, Jaime, for the presentation. And so, do you think that the main limitation to have a metric to develop like an Strava is that the problem for a racket sports?
Yeah, I think most of you will know probably Strava, and if you have used Strava sometime, what will happen if you go running for 5 kilometers, and then Strava tells you that you have run for 3 kilometers? No one will follow, right? No one will trust, and I think this is the main problem in racket sports. So I definitely think that the accuracy of the metric and is the big limitation, and at least it's the base to build a social application like Strava, but apply for racket sports.
Okay, and do you think that this technology, this development, it's something that you can use or expand to any other racket sports, like paddle or tennis, for example, in Spain, and maybe are more popular?
Yeah. Actually, we believe the racket sport needs to be tracked on this way, right? You basically track these rallies all around the training or the competition, whatever. And we already have tested in paddle, tennis, and pickleball. So yeah, the idea is to have the technology to actually spread this approach in we believe how the racket sport needs to be tracked. And then we can verticalize in different, for example, paddle here in Spain or in Europe. Pickleball is very strong in USA, badminton in Asia, and so on. So that would be potentially on the scale of the project.
Okay, thank you, Jaime.
Thank you.
And well, with iCorpod, we finish this showcase. I want to invite all the entrepreneurs. We are going to take a photo. Mike, if you want. Well, it's a classic of every year, this photo.